Now it's turn to listen to one of the business leaders who has given tremendous support to all of our initiatives in recent years, including our Mexican trade mission held in British Columbia last year, a woman with a passion for championing the business community and an unwavering commitment to advocating for the private sector. I'm referring to Anita Huberman, President and CEO of the Surrey Board of Trade, who will be presenting why Canada is a great place to invest and do business. It's my great pleasure to introduce her as one of the most distinguished and accomplished business leaders in all of British Columbia, with an impressive 30-year tenure in the Surrey Board of Trade, including an outstanding 17 years as president and CEO of this organization. Anita has earned a reputation as a true powerhouse in her field. Her visionary leadership has propelled her organization to serve over 6,000 members and earn widespread acclaim throughout the region. Beyond her professional accomplishments, Anita's extensive record of community service is equally impressive. She has been recognized with multiple awards and medals for her contributions, including being named an honorary captain of the Royal Canadian Navy. And she's highly visible advocate for Canadian businesses and is known for her ability to instigate change in all levels. This is my pleasure to introduce Anita, an amazing leader in our country, in Canada, and please give her a warm welcome as she comes to the virtual stage to close this webinar.
Thank you so much, Juan. So as mentioned, I'm Anita Huberman. I'm President and CEO of the Surrey Board of Trade, an honorary captain of the Royal Canadian Navy, appointed by Canada's Defence Minister. I'm serving my third term, and it's meant to really ensure that we're building international ties around the world. And I'm coming to you today from the unceded territory of our Coast Salish peoples, of our First Nation peoples, specifically the Kwantlen, Katzie, Semiahmoo, Tuasin, Coquitlam, Kaikut, and our Inuit and Métis peoples. And they have a profound connection to the land and water that surrounds our great city of Surrey. The Surrey Board of Trade, we're one of the top 10 largest chambers of commerce boards of trades in the country. There are 430 of us. Our whole mandate is to support business and bring business into our city, but to also work with all levels of government to instigate change for the benefit of business. We have an international trade center where we are creating global business connections for local businesses. We have partnerships with 30 different countries, whether they're consulate offices or country associations. And we also offer trade documentation services and consultation. We have a business center and a Surrey Technology and Skills Center where we're starting up and scaling up companies, not only in the tech space, but in all industries. We are looking at really incubating economic projects around blockchain, around cryptocurrency, around creating an immigration innovation lab. We are the only organization that has a Surrey Music City Center where we are cultivating our musical entrepreneurs to enhance the livability of our city and to ensure that they're able to make a living out of being a musician as well, and ensuring that they have those international ties as well. Culture is so important to ensuring the vibrancy of our community. We have over 150 different events that cater to different industries. We're a very diverse industry base in Surrey. Surrey is going to be the largest city in British Columbia very soon. We're growing by 1,200 to 1,400 people a month. And 50% of our population has a mother tongue other than English. 30% of our population is under the age of 19. A third of our land base is of agriculture production. We have the greatest number of manufacturers within British Columbia. We're a border city to the United States, so our work around the Cascadia Economic Corridor with Mexico is very integral to ensuring that we are moving and co-locating businesses, but also ensuring that we are meeting our workforce development challenges that we are facing, that we're able to move human capital to address the labor shortages that our businesses are facing. So I wanted to tell you a little bit more about the Surrey Board of Trade and Surrey itself. Just wanted to show you a video, and then I'll go into my presentation about why Surrey, why British Columbia, why Canada is a great place to invest, and we're your partner in terms of being your concierge of connections.
As one of the fastest growing cities in Canada, Surrey is an opportunity city. The Surrey Board of Trade is the concierge of connection.
Rick Mann from IOM Property Group. I'm a Director of Development and Construction. We rely on the Surrey Board of Trade for a lot of advocacy and research that we don't actively go out to find. Really, like there's things on there that I had no idea about, and I get the email, I get the web link, and it really affects us in a big way.
The Surrey Board of Trade is focused on making Surrey an opportunity city by instigating change at the different levels of government, offering a variety of business support services, international trade support services, and being the concierge of connection for the business community in Surrey.
My name is Rowena Rosati. I'm the Vice President of Healthcare and Innovation here at the Health and Technology District by the Lark Group. We focus on a lot of health and technologies and how we can bring different technologies and innovative healthcare solutions into the hands of clinicians. So there's a tremendous amount of information and support that Surrey Board of Trade offers to these companies, and it's an opportunity for me to be able to translate what the Surrey Board of Trade is doing for some of those companies and helping those companies to succeed.
If it's in the agricultural sector or in the retail sector, if they're needing a government connection, if they have an issue related to government, we are there for them, and we have a proven track record of success to ensure that businesses are helped when they need it in a timely way.
You know, the Surrey Board of Trade it's a great organization because anybody who is involved in that organization wants to be a more proactive member of the community. So having an opportunity to connect and network with those individuals helps our business become better.
So the Surrey Board of Trade offers an immense amount of support for businesses at all levels, including entrepreneurs and startup businesses. There are resources that help a business that they wouldn't necessarily be able to afford to contract on their own, and it allows those to be accessible, sometimes free of cost. It also creates opportunities for networking.
Whether you're a new business that's just opening up shop in Surrey, Surrey Board of Trade has to be one of your top destinations. It will connect you with a lot of the great minds in the organization, a lot of great minds in the community that can help.
So whether you're a small business or a medium-sized business or a large business, starting out or expanding, we have the connection. We have the resources to ensure that you have what you need during your journey as an entrepreneur.
So that's the Surrey Board of Trade, and I just wanted to give you an idea of what our city looks like. It is vibrant, it's very diverse in terms of its industry base. We have the greatest amount of industrial land in order to build, And we're open to the world, and we're open to doing business with Mexico as well. Certainly, we have an international docking facility called DP World Dubai Ports, where we are bringing goods all over the world and shipping goods to all over the world. We have a vibrant health and technology sector, a vibrant clean technology sector. We are looking at innovative ways and partnerships around hydrogen, clean energy. We're looking at ways to improve our supply chain and logistics. We are the gateway to Asia Pacific, but we want to be the gateway to all countries in order to diversify our international trade opportunities. We in BC, or in Surrey specifically, life sciences is one of the province's fastest growing sectors. While most of the sector is made up of small to mid-sized companies, BC is actually home to Canada's largest biotech company called Life Sciences BC. But the province is also home, our province, British Columbia, is also home to therapeutics, pharmaceuticals, nanomedicine, and biotech companies that specialize in the development and delivery systems of different therapeutic types of products. BC life science businesses are in major city centers with proximity, which is very close to hospitals, academic institutions, and Surrey itself is home to major post-secondary schools, because when you're trying to bring in business, when you're trying to do international partnerships, you also need to have education at the table. So UBC, University of British Columbia, Simon Fraser University, Kwantlen Polytechnic University, and our private educational institutions are all part of the ecosystem to ensure we have that human capital support for our business community. We have a wet lab that is being built, an experimental lab, which is necessary to handle a variety of types of chemicals and potential wet hazards. So really there's a shortage of wet lab space. So in Canada, in the US, and we're going to have 70,000 square feet of wet lab space to begin with the potential to expand to 1 million square feet. I mentioned our Surrey Technology and Skills Center. It's going to be adjacent to this wet lab space in the heart of the health and technology ecosystem within our city. We have emerging research and development companies that are looking to expand, and Surrey is a great place to expand because there is space. We have the land. There is space available, particularly if we get the right types of spaces available. Canada has some very favorable conditions that would attract potentially not only provincially, nationally, but also international businesses. So I also wanted to talk about some of our actual assets. We're building a new downtown core. We have 60 new towers that are being built. We have incentives for clean energy companies. Our growing sectors within the city are clean energy, finance, insurance, real estate, high technology, advanced manufacturing, health, education, agriculture, and of course, the arts. We have location and access. Surrey is a gateway location to regional, national, and international markets. We sit in close proximity to 2 international airports. Every year, 2,000 new businesses on average choose to locate within the city. I also wanted to mention that we are really focused on creating transportation infrastructure around roads, as I mentioned, on water, border, air, really looking at innovation in order to ensure efficient and effective movement of goods and people. Canada itself is an amazing opportunity that compels foreign investors to choose Canada over other destinations. And I ask you, to reach out to myself, also to Invest Canada. to really look at, which part of Canada is the right investment opportunity for you. From, our talented people to our innovation ecosystem, to our abundant natural resources. We have 108 different mining companies within Surrey that support the mining sector within British Columbia. We have a vibrant forestry sector that is helping to build very innovative buildings within our city and around the world. Canada is the only G7 country to offer preferential access to more than 50 markets worldwide. Canada has the lowest business costs in digital research and development, manufacturing, and corporate services. We're known for our progressive government programs that encourage investment, drive economic growth, attract talent, and fuel research and innovation. So we're number one on the lowest marginal effective tax rate in the G7. We have 1.5 billion consumers through 14 trade agreements and growing. And we have 5 innovation superclusters that was mentioned by my previous presenter from Innovation or Invest Canada. So I wanted to just encourage you to take a look at the incentives, the partnerships, the funding portals that are available in Canada. Canada is open for business. Surrey itself is open for business. Our diversity is our strength when we're engaging in international trade. I encourage you to utilize the Surrey Board of Trade as one of your resources, as one of your underlying economic foundations for international success. And with the Canada-US-Mexico agreement, where we entered into force on July 1st, 2020, we really do have the opportunity to reduce red tape, to leverage our opportunities together, to benefit residents and to benefit our business community throughout North America. So I encourage you to reach out to me. Our website address is businessinsurrey.com. I'm Anita Huberman. I'm president of the Surrey Board of Trade. Thank you so much for listening to me, and I wish you well in your endeavors in international trade. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Anita. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you present your expertise, your analysis about why Canada is a great destination for Mexican companies trying to expand, and specifically British Columbia and Surrey, which are great destinations. And I think the business opportunity there is amazing, is unique, and we are trying to promote this region as well across Canada as a unique opportunity for Mexican companies. So I would like to ask you a couple of questions, if you can allow me, please. And one is, you have been very supportive of the Mexico-Canada partnership since we have been in touch. So why do you think the Canada-Mexico business relationship is a win-win situation for companies in both sides? What is your thoughts about why both sides win when we encourage these partnerships? And what are your thoughts for this partnership ahead in the years to come?
Well, the purpose of engaging in international trade is to leverage each other's resources, intelligence, and assets to make it a win-win for our residents. So Mexico has certain assets, agricultural products, cultural products that can benefit our city, and as do we. And so we just need to be able to define a very efficient, robust way of communication, reducing red tape, and really reducing the red tape even around the legal framework in terms of doing business. The opportunity is that we are able to really, bottom line, make more money. When we're engaging in international trade. When you engage in partnerships around the country, you're able to really be more productive and enhance your bottom line. And that's what we're looking to do. And that's why we believe in international trade as being a pathway towards economic success.
Thank you, Anita. We have a question from Francisco Javier Barajas, one of the panelists. He's asking, what are the urgent business opportunities for Surrey and British Columbia? What are your thoughts about those urgent business opportunities here?
Well, right now it's in ag tech. So agricultural products are new, innovation around agricultural technology, clean technology, hydrogen, new transportation innovation, new ways to get around, manufacturing, and also human capital. You know, ways in which we can leverage each other's human capital and partnerships for research and development around health technology solutions.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing this. Anita, my last question, and I also I will appreciate your final remarks in this regard. It will be, what do you think? You have been visiting Mexico, you have been having this touch with Mexican people. What will be your advice in order that they can succeed in Canada? What will be your advice in order that they can make happen that dream to have a presence with their business here?
They have a trusted relationship on the ground. If you're going to do business in Canada, let's just say you're going to do business in Surrey, you need to have a trusted on the ground advisor relationship, the Board of Trade, Chamber of Commerce, Trade Commissioner. You need to surround yourself in an ecosystem of trusted relationships. And that goes for any country, really, that you're going to be doing business with. So any business that is in Mexico that is looking to do business in Canada, I encourage you to reach out to the Surrey Board of Trade, and we can connect you with a trusted relationship, whether it's government or whether it's an industry connection. But you do have to travel here. You have to commit yourself on the ground. And at first, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy to navigate. But if you surround yourself with those trusted advisors, and I think your pathway will be more successful.
Thank you, Anita. We really appreciate your time and your presence in this webinar. And we appreciate this presentation and your always willingness to support these initiatives. Thank you so much. We appreciate it a lot.
My pleasure.
Thank you. So as we near to the end of this informative webinar, we want to express our sincere gratitude to everyone who joined us today. Without your attendance and support, this initiative will not have been possible. We were privileged to have 11 outstanding speakers share their expertise, and it's inspiring to see that over 200 people registered for this seminar from different cities across North America and beyond. Actually, there were people from other countries came together to learn and exchange ideas. Thank you all for being a part of this valuable experience. We want to thank and recognize the amazing work made for the Tomlinson Translation Company. Thank you, Jesse, Valeria, and Guillermo, who were the translators for this event. On behalf of CMX Partnerships, I want to express my heartfelt thanks for committing your time to make the Mexico-Canada webinar a great success. As we conclude this webinar, we encourage each and every one of you to take a moment to reflect on the insightful ideas shared by our distinguished speakers. We hope that you feel inspired and empowered to put these ideas into action and make a meaningful impact in your respective fields. Should you need any further assistance or support in your future endeavors, please don't hesitate to reach out to CMX Partnerships. We are committed to fostering long-lasting relationships with our clients and partners, and we look forward to working together to achieve your goals. We look forward to continuing this conversation with all of you soon, and we do all have a wonderful day today, and please enjoy the beginning of the spring. Muchas gracias a todos los que se conectaron a través de este webinar en cualquier parte del mundo. Les agradecemos mucho. En CMX Partnership estamos a sus órdenes y esperamos seguir esta conversación con todos ustedes. Muchas gracias por su asistencia virtual y esperamos seguir en comunicación con todos. Gracias y hasta pronto.